Hey, welcome back to Movie Quips Double Take. Thanks for tuning in. So there's a new documentary out about activist Malala Yousafzai called He Named Me Malala. Let's check out the trailer. So He Named Me Malala is an American documentary directed by Davis Guggenheim. Guggenheim previously directed An Inconvenient Truth, which was a documentary that came out in 2006. It won an Oscar. He also directed Waiting for Superman, which was a 2010 documentary that won the Audience Award at Sundance. This film is about Malala Yousafzai, who's a Pakistani teen and activist, who you remember in 2012 was shot by the Taliban, made headlines all around the world. And then a couple of years later, she was co-awarded the Nobel Peace Prize. So let's check out the trailer.
There is a moment when you have to choose whether to be silent or to stand up.
Tonight, Malala remains in intensive care.
She was shot in the head for daring to suggest girls should go to school.
Me and my wife, we cried all the night. The doctors told me she will survive, but she may not be the same as she was.
They shot me on the left side of my head. They thought that the bullet would silence us. I am the same Malala.
I'm still 17. I'm still a teenager.
She's a little bit naughty, little bit that much.
Who would you have been if you were just an ordinary girl from the Swat Valley?
I'm still an ordinary girl, but if I had an ordinary father and an ordinary mother, then I would have 2 children now. This is my youngest brother. He's a really good boy. This is the laziest one. My father said, "Have you forgiven them?"
You've never felt angry?
No. I want people to learn from the experience I had.
Very nice to see
Hello,
you.
nice to see you.
A woman is more powerful than me.
What?
In this new school, it's hard. Physics, 61%.
You think you could ever ask a boy out on a date?
Roger Federer.
You like him?
I like his haircut.
When I think of home, I miss the dirty streets. I miss the river. I miss my friends. I just want to see that house just once.
You named her after a girl who spoke out and was killed. It's almost as if you said she'll be different.
You're right.
I am those 66 million girls who are deprived of education. I'm not a lone voice. I am many. And our voices are our most powerful weapons. One child, one teacher, one book, and one pen. They can change the world. My father only gave me the name Malala. He didn't make me Malala. I chose this life and now I must continue it.
It's very inspirational. Wow. Wow. It's a very brave woman. Yeah, it definitely looks like an inspirational documentary about this young woman who has decided to turn a horrible incident into something much bigger than herself. It looks as though, just from what I've seen in the trailer, that they do reenact what happened to her. I don't know if they go into a little bit of information about what she was involved with before she was targeted by the Taliban and shot. I do know that she was blogging for a while for the BBC in Pakistan, and she was. I think there was also a documentary that was made by one of the Western newspapers about her early on, before all of this happened, and that may have brought on the Taliban's interest in shutting her up by shooting her in the head. I don't know, but it'd be interesting to see how far back they go, as well as talk about some of the things that her organization has done. I mean, it's all very well and good to celebrate the fact that she has survived this horrible incident. It's even greater that she was co-awarded the Nobel Peace Prize in 2014, but what has she done with this? I mean, that's maybe that's a little bit of a skeptical attitude, but it'd be interesting to see if they do highlight more the things that she has done. For instance, the 50 grand that she won from the Nobel people, she turned around and donated it to the rebuilding of schools in Gaza for Palestinian children in that war-torn area. Just recently I saw in the news where she opened a school for Syrian refugee girls in Lebanon. So she is doing things other than just going around and talking about girls' education and the need for countries to do something about it. It looks as though she is actually putting her money where her mouth is, and so it's great to see a documentary that will hopefully open up the conversation and more interest in what needs to be done in these countries. I also noticed on her website where you can order a copy of the film to be shown in classrooms, which I think is a great idea. So yeah, I'm interested in seeing what this film does. It's great to see that her father is with her and keeping an eye on what's going on. She's definitely got some spark, and it's great to see her younger brother there say that she's just a little naughty, which is pretty funny. So yeah, what do you think of the trailer? Is this a film that you're interested in seeing? What do you think of the work that Malala has done over the past few years? Have you benefited from it? Have you been involved with it? I'd definitely be interested in hearing about that. If you have any comments regarding that, or you're simply interested in sharing that you want to see this film, or that you enjoyed the trailer or didn't know anything about the trailer, I'm happy that I brought it to your attention. Then leave all your comments in the comments section below. And yeah, thanks for tuning in. Cheers.